than 50. And speaking of solutions, here are our partners that we work with. In case you are considering any of those solutions, we got you covered. It's Google, GitLab, Zendesk, Asana, Okta, HubSpot, Miro, JumpCloud, and Cloudflare. And of course, our team is constantly growing their expertise with new certifications to be trusted advisor through your journey with advanced Google solutions. And here are some of our customers who we help with digital transformation. You probably can see some familiar logos here. And let's kick in the session. So there are 3 fundamental questions. Why, what, and how? Like why or what is our challenge? Too often, small everyday tasks end up taking most of our time, writing the same messages, fixing docs, or looking for the right file. And what can help us to fix this? It's Google Workspace with Gemini is here to take the load off. It helps teams work together and get things done more smoothly. And how exactly? In this session, I'll walk you through practical ways to use Workspace with Gemini so you can get the best out of it today. And as I mentioned before, simple tasks take up too much time. And we hire the best people for our business, and the last thing we want is for their time to be wasted on repetitive tasks. AI can take care of that, so your talent can focus on the work that really matters. And now let's talk about the real impact of generative AI. At its core is technology that helps us create content, text, and more in smarter, faster ways. But it goes beyond efficiency. Generative AI is changing how we work, driving productivity, strengthening collaboration, and opening new levels of creativity. This isn't a distant future because it's already transforming organizations today around the world. And business leaders see that adopting AI safely and at scale is key to staying competitive. Those who start building with it now will have a clear edge in the years ahead. And we enter in a new era of work powered by generative AI, and Google Workspace is leading in charge. From the beginning, Workspace has been synonymous with real-time collaboration, and now we are taking that to the next level by enabling you to collaborate with AI. And think of Google Workspace with Gemini as a powerful collaboration partner. It's not just a tool, it's a coach, it's a source of inspiration and a significant productivity booster, all seamlessly integrated into your daily workflow. And importantly, it's designed with your data security and control in mind. Gemini empowers you to write more effectively, create compelling images, organize data with ease, and connect with your colleagues and customers more meaningfully. It's about enhancing your existing capabilities with intelligence of AI, making you and your team more efficient and innovative. And Google Workspace with Gemini helps your team create and collaborate more effectively, as I said before. And as Google Cloud Premier Partner, our focus is helping your teams work smarter with the right tools for efficiency and collaboration. But we also know how many organizations struggle with real challenges, especially for frontline teams. Basically, it's gaps in communication, limited access to information, pressure of control costs, and the need for strong security are all part of this picture. And the way forward is enabling seamless work across the entire Google Workspace suite. What makes this AI offering unique is it's not an external add-on. Since March of this year, is built directly in Workspace, which means one unified solution with everything your team needs. Google has taken their most advanced AI models, the same ones that powers Google leading technologies, and integrated them into the tools your people already using basically every day. The result, AI that fits naturally into existing workflows, helping teams be more efficient and productive from day one. And with help me write in Gemini, creating text becomes effortless, whether it's a long form like a report or short form like a quick announcement. You simply describe what you want, what you need, and Gemini in Docs gets started right inside your document. Say you write in a job description. Gemini doesn't just draft the content, it also adds details, live information like people, files, or events right into your document. All of this happens without leaving Docs. That's the real advantage. No more switching tabs, copying, pasting, and juggling between tools. Everything happens in one place, making the process smoother and saving you valuable time. Gemini also acts like your personal editor, suggesting ways to improve text, remove repetition, and adjust your tone. So the result is a text that's not just written, but polished and aligned with your message. Gemini in Gmail assists with drafting emails, whether you're at desk or at your mobile device. It helps you get started and refine your messages quickly. From my personal experience as sales executive, I'm sending a lot of emails every day and follow-ups, and this stuff saved me so much time, really. The cool feature is that it understands long email threads, so you don't need to read all of them. You just can ask Gemini to summarize. And now let's explore how Gemini streamlines the creation of engaging visuals within slides. Imagine needing a unique image for your presentation. So instead of searching through a stack of photos or struggling complex designing tools, you can simply use Gemini to generate original images directly from your text descriptions. Just type in what you're looking for and Gemini will do it. Gemini empowers you to quickly and easily generate custom images and enhancing your slides with making your presentation look unique. And Gemini in Sheets accelerates data analysis and action. Simply describe your goal, and Gemini generates custom templates, tables instantly. It classifies data, builds project plans, and frees you for strategic work. And what makes Gemini really cool is that it's built right into the apps you already use every day, as I said before, and this like Meet, Calendar, Chat. That means you don't have to open a separate tool or switch in tabs to get AI support. And the best part of it, because it lives inside the workspace, Gemini understands the full context of your work, your meetings, your long email threads, your documents, your chats. It can draft summaries, suggest next steps, or help you prepare for a meeting based on the information you already have, without you needing to copy and paste anything. So instead of juggling different apps, everything happens in one place, faster and simpler, and with the right context. And now for the Gemini standalone app. With it, you can brainstorm ideas in a natural conversational way, refine your writing, and get fresh perspective without switching tabs. When you need answers, Gemini pulls information from across your resources and summarize it so you can make decisions faster and with confidence. Because it's integrated into Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and all other applications in Google Workspace environment, it makes your ideas flow directly into your work instead of being copy-pasted from somewhere else. So again, it already has full context. All of it comes with the best in market, as we learned on our previous session, who was attending enterprise-grade privacy and security. So your data stays safe and never used for ads or training. And unlike other tools where you need to pay extra, Gemini is already included with Google Workspace, business, and enterprise plans, giving it in powerful AI at no additional cost. And now let's look at some concrete data that actually validates the impact of Google Workspace. with Gemini, and the results are compelling. On average, users reported saving 105 minutes per week. That's nearly 2 hours of reclaimed time, and times that can now be dedicated for more strategic initiatives and high-value work. At an organizational level, the compounded effect of these time savings can be truly transformative, allowing you to tackle more complex projects and increase overall output. Moreover, we saw remarkable user adoption and satisfaction of 77% of users stated they would miss Gemini if it will take it from them. So this stickiness underscores how quickly Gemini becomes an integral part of their daily workflows, demonstrating its ability to seamlessly integrate and enhance the way teams work together. And now let's explore truly unique aspects of Gemini Advanced, is Gemini Gems. These are essentially custom-built versions of Gemini tailored for your specific needs. And think of them like a personal AI experts. You can create a gem from anything, for anything: coding assistant, spreadsheet specialist, marketing guru. Setting one up is remarkable simple. And you just need to describe what you want, and with a click, Gemini Advanced creates a gem perfectly aligned with your instructions. And let's take a look at how you can put these Gemini gems to work. First up, we got pre-made gems. Think of them as your ready-to-go options, perfectly if you need some quick solution. But here's the cool part: you can also customize these pre-made gems to fit your needs even better. Simply open the pre-made gem and edit the instructions however you want him to be. And for those who want full control, you can create from the scratch. Write up a quick explanation of what you are hoping the gem will do for you, and have Gemini enhance your instructions if you'd like. And that's basically it. Your gem is created and ready to help you with your unique needs. The next powerful tool is NotebookLM. It's basically your ultimate tool for understanding and bringing together information. It's an AI-powered research assistant designed to deliver critical insights, but crucially, it's grounded solely on the information you provide. So literally, it's your internal knowledge base. You upload your sources, create tailored notebooks, and share them with your organization, fostering enhanced collaboration and knowledge sharing. And now NotebookLM Pro, with its enhanced features and higher limits, is included as core service with Google Workspace, providing you with even greater power and capability. And on this slide, you can see main differences. Worth noting that the NotebookLM Pro version comes included in the business and enterprise tiers. So basically, in the NotebookLM Pro, you got everything that got NotebookLM, plus five more audio overviews, notebooks, and sources per notebook. You can customize the style and tone of your notebooks, create shared notebooks for your team, and get usage analytics. And also, you can learn more about this when we send you the full presentation after this session. NotebookLM offers instant insights, source citations, audio overviews, idea sparking, customization, sharing, and analytics. It's a comprehensive research tool. So, as I said before, you can learn more about it in the presentations that we sent to you. Also, NotebookLM can be used across various departments, including sales, teaching, training, customer support, marketing, and product development. For example, it can be used in HR department for quick onboarding new users, for sales to create more more productive sales strategies, marketing, and so on. And now let's talk about Google Vids. We also will have a separate module in the future about this, but let's just have a quick overview. It's a new AI-powered creation app. It helps teams easily build and tell compelling stories through video. Google Vids leverages generative AI like Help Me Create and voiceovers to simplify video production. Its familiar Workspace interface ensures easy collaboration and creation. And because it's part of the Workspace, you benefit from Google's robust security and controls. Google Vids empowers your teams with AI-driven video creation, enabling them to tell compelling stories. Learning and development can create engaging trainings. Customer service can offer enhanced support. Marketing can scale content. Project management can deliver inspiring updates, and leaders can build stronger connection through personalized announcements. We understand that video is becoming increasingly crucial for both internal and external communication. But creating professional quality videos has traditionally required specialized skills and significant time investments, as well as costs, as we all know. But Google Vids changes this equation completely. Now your team can create compelling video content simply by describing what they want to communicate. The AI understands your prompt, pulls relevant content from your Google Drive, and builds a professional storyboard automatically. And how to make the most of Google Workspace with Gemini. And here you can see how Gemini can add values across teams and organizations. It translates the value of Google Workspace into measurable business results. While some leaders may underestimate it, broad application range, early adoption is key to staying competitive in today's fast-changing landscape. In an economic climate where organizations must optimize resources while sustaining output, Gemini is a powerful asset. As an AI assistant built into Workspace, it helps employees save time, boost productivity, and improves the quality of their work. This also enhances the employee experience from onboarding to upskill and ultimately strengthen customer satisfaction. With use cases across sales, marketing, customer service, and more, Gemini reduces time spent on content creation, improves and clarifies and empowers teams to do more with less. Actually, by adopting it, you're not just adding a tool, you're investing in the future where your teams work smarter and have a greater impact. And here just example of leveraging Google Workspace with Gemini to build the launch plan for your new product. It's basically very simplified, but it can be done like that you can use power of Gemini app to gain market insights, then sheets to conduct market analysis, slides to build and launch plans and marketing enabled, and docs to communicate the launch plans to sales and build outreach emails. And now our solutions engineer, Yaroslav, will show you a demo how it actually works.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thank you for coming. Glad to see you, especially those who were on the previous event. So yeah, let's start the demo session. And right after the demo session, we will have a QA session when we will answer all of your questions that appear. So let's go straight to the demo zone. One moment. Okay, here we are. So let's open a new Gemini chat. And what actually can we see here? Here we can see the Gemini standalone app. by the link gemini.google.com. And here is your point of usage of Gemini and Google Workspace in terms of its capabilities of general AI processing. Like, it's a standalone chat bot that you use for most of your AI tasks. So let's start with inputting the simple prompt. And here, before we press the enter, let's review a bit the interface and the possibilities here. So first of all, we are able to choose between two models. So first one is Gemini 2.5 Flash, which is the best for quick responses when you basically need to process some amount of text without the deep thinking, deep decision making, just to extract some data, make insights much faster. And yeah, let's start with this model and see how it works. Yeah, it's really flash. Just once you enter the prompt, here you got the response. So we just used a bit of our prompt engineering, which we will cover also in our separate webinar, in terms that, first of all, we ask Gemini to act as a marketing expert, to assign a role to a Gemini for it to feel more professional and in terms of searching more deep insight in professional way. So we ask it to act as a marketing expert for a new product called Project Helios. It's a line of smart solar-powered indoor gardening kits for urban millennials. So, and we ask it to give 5 distinct market campaign ideas, each with a catchy tagline, and present this in a document. And here we got a response, just 5 ideas for our marketing campaign that we could evaluate, we could somehow benefit out of it, and use it in our business needs. That's the first option, to use Gemini 2.5 Flash. And the second one is Gemini Pro. It's a model that by default is included with deep thinking. So it goes once again through your prompt and tries to understand carefully what is your actual need. And here you can see also the logic it follows. So focus on generating 5 distinct marketing campaigns, diving deeper into the product and target audience, and analyzing the product itself. So first of all, we see the logic it followed, and then we got the response. Now it's more insightful, better tuned, and also about it, we could really benefit in our business needs. So those are nothing different. These are present in the most of the AI tools. And what is special about it here, which the thing is returning us back to the previous model, is the security. As you can see, this shield here, you won't be able to see it, for example, in your personal Gemini. And this shield means that basically anything that you put here won't be used in any way to benefit everyone else besides of you. So Google won't use it to train models, to quality assurance and so on. It won't be resolved as a marketing data. So it stays completely up to you. And also, you for sure have the unlimited availability to process your files from your drive, from your computer directly, also to work with code directly. And let's open a new chat. And do now the deep research. So deep research is something a bit different. It's, first of all, is based on the real, how to say, internet knowledge, something that is Google is able to find online, basically any information existing in our world. So here we ask the Gemini to provide a brief market analysis for smart indoor gardens in late 2025. and identify top 3 comparing brands, the single most requested feature by consumers, and the average price for a starter kit. And here to do the deep research, Gemini, first of all, provides us a plan how it would act, just like with the thinking. Now it has the plan for the research. So it has the steps to search the market analysis, identify the leading brands, and then for the top 3 brands, investigate the product lines, and so on. Here we got the plan. We could actually edit it if something is off, or if it's okay, yeah, the plan is good, we could start research and initiate the research process. So first of all, it goes with the plan, and plan basically mostly about the researching the online resources. Here we can see that already we research 19 websites. So imagine how much time it would take to do it manually.
Hello, Yaroslav. I can only see the demo slide. It says demo and your name. Is there something wrong on my end, or are you maybe not sharing the demo correctly?
Yeah, I guess you could search across the titles and try to pin my screen and instead of the presentation. So it's somewhere in the titles, you will just to pin it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are welcome. Okay, thank you. Other ones can see the screen, so perfect. Okay, while we were talking, luckily the research is over. So it depends on the actual topic that you're researching. It could take a bit more time if there are a lot of resources that are capable to provide you useful information for it. It could take up to a few minutes, but now mostly it is over. And yeah, we can still see the complete logic that it follows regarding the investigation. And after that, we will get a report. So for us not to wait long, let's proceed with the next step. So let's upload some file. For example, it would be a picture of one of our products. And let's ask Gemini to generate some advertisement, some mock-up for our advertisement, for example, to have as a reference or use it right away. So it's up to you to do it in the best way. Here we choose the create images option, which connects also another model, which is called Nano Banana. As you can see, it's a Gemini 2.4 Flash, 2.5 Flash, especially tuned for generating and what is the most important, editing the pictures. So here we can see our reference picture that we uploaded. Just let's assume it's our product. It is obviously was generated by Gemini and me before this meeting, and here you can see it also contains even the name of our grow kit. In our story, it is called Helios 10,000, and here you can see it even generated the name out of it. And just like that, you can see that it generated some mock-up of our advertisement that we could utilize to promote our product. It also has some Helios 10,000 mentioned, and the slogan, grow your own effortlessly. Super nice. It is really fast and really convenient in terms of content generation. What's about our deep research? It is still going on. So I guess we could return to it in a few minutes. By far, let's look into another big topic of Gemini, is the utilization of it within the Google Workspace tools. Yes, so the Gemini itself app is nice, but it's much more convenient to process the data directly in the place it belongs to. Emails in Gmail interface, like documents in documents, and so on. So what can we do about it? Let's open some email. And here we can see that someone, obviously not me, is interested in our product. So great news, someone is looking for like our suggestion and is about to spend $250 on our products. Amazing. So let's not make them wait too long. Let's generate the response right away. And here we can just type a few words. So say that we are working on it. Okay, we generate, insert, and right away we have a personalized response, which is just generated in a second. And just like that, we can treat our customers better to show them that we like heard them, we understood their needs, and currently we are working on it. And yeah, let's send it. Amazing. Now the customer has a response. So the customer actually is interested in our product. So let's propose them something. So here in Gemini sidebar, we have the interface of the Gemini interactions. So first of all, we could summarize this email in details. And let's imagine that we didn't see it yet, we just open it. And to get familiar, we won't need to go through it or like, moreover, to copy it, somehow paste it. We just click summarize this email here or just in the sidebar. And just like that, we have the best insights out of it. So when it happened and what they wanted some product for this price. And then we as an employee responded to them on this time and say that, okay, we are working. So let's actually propose them something and let's do it in this way. Propose them based on, and here we just choose some sheet. It could be document, it could be even a presentation. So basically any document this Google Drive is working on, you could refer it right away in your responses. So let's add it to the context and ask. Okay, here we got the response generated. Let's insert it. Once again, it's a personalized one. It taken the contents out of the customer request. Also took the context out of the file, which contains, for example, our products or our communicational guidelines to how to handle some different situations for us not to go through the documents or just follow only your mind. We could refer to some actual data. So here we got the response generated, and right away it somehow made the proposal. Also, it considered the budget. So 250, yeah, it was slightly more to cover all the, basically our kickoff of our product in terms of usage. And here we got the list of the product that were proposed. For example, we could see that the customer was interested in some lettuce, cherry, and so on. And just like that, the Gemini found those products within the sheet and proposed it and formed the complete like a commercial offer, we could even say. Okay, let's send it right away. Also, yeah, in Gemini, here it completely depends on your prompts. So the main benefit here is the possibility to enhance your prompt with the content of emails right away. and it doesn't matter. So it's one email or it's a just long journey of communication, big thread, it still could be processed. So yeah, that's the main benefit out of it. So let's get back to our report. And yeah, it is finally generated. We can see it. It's a pretty big one. It's divided by sessions. And what's the most important, all of data here, let's say, export it to the documents for the more convenience. So all the data here is taken from the internet, taken from the actual resources. We could actually inspect this file to see its purpose, to see the most valuable data that we found here, and just in the end we could see the actually works site. So it's not taken out of the thin air, it's not made up by AI, it's not hallucination. It is some data that were found online on some resources. Actually, it could be forums, some business websites of the actual products, your competitors, and so on. And here you have it all listed, all of with the numbers, and just across the document you can see the links for those resources that were found. You can see that every single take present here, every single sentence is based on the actual data. So it's really convenient to have something that close to the market, that close to the real situation in the world, to be more aware of the business that you are actually doing. So here we got the comprehensive report, also the Google Docs, like any app else, has the sidebar in Gemini. And here, right away, we get the summary of this content. So this report analyzes the smart indoor garden market in late 2025, projecting its value between 2.33 billion and 2.51 billion. So it actually got the market data in numbers. And here we got the summary of this document. Basically, any document that you open, you are not about to read it all to understand. Gemini does it in advance for you. You just open it, open the summary, and here you got it. So also, you could ask Gemini itself, what can it do about it? And accordingly to the current situation, Gemini will tell you what are the available functions regarding this product that you are currently in. So it allows you to write and refine content, summarize content, create images. Also, the capabilities of generation, they are available across the different products that has the sidebar. Get creative ideas and reference your Drive files and Gmail emails, and also automate tasks to make it more efficient. Also, regarding the Google Docs, we have the smart editing, and to do it, you will just need to select the text you would like to edit, and then just press refine. And what are the options? First of all, we got some ready-made options to rephrase it, to shorten, to elaborate, to make it more formal, or we could make the prompt of this exact editing by ourselves. So let's ask it, make it more customer facing. Okay, we made the part of text just as we would like to, and we could just replace, and just like that we could edit with AI right away some information straightforward in our Google Docs. We won't need to copy it, to transfer it to some another tool. Even Gemini, it's like not obligatory to copy and paste. It's all here. And moreover, you won't need to once again enhance it with the whole file context. So those small refinements, they also refer to the general document contents. So you won't need to explain the same again and again. Okay, those are the features that are present in Google Docs. So let's see what can we do about the Google Sheets. So here are the documents that we referred previously in our Gmail responses. So basically, this is our list of products with the most important for us information. So product ID for our reference, product name, category, subcategory, price in dollars, for example, stock level, and launch date. Here comes the interesting part about Gemini in Sheets. As you can see, it is not something that I put myself. It's something that is generated by formula. And in this game, this formula is not like calculating some sum of something average or something like that. It is completely referring to the AI processing. So in this cell, we ask the Gemini to generate the column for the ad description based on product name, category, and subcategory. Introduce also the release date as a breaking point. So here you can see it is spread all across our products, and we could check for the other cells and see that all of them were generated by prompts. For example, those are not including the breaking points, those are. So let's extend it a bit more. And here we got Gemini regenerating our response according to the prompt that were edited by us. Also, if some of the columns that we are referring to, if they are changing, this is also could be addressed right away. So let's say Hello Kit for beginners. We can see that it has been changed. So let's regenerate it. And here you can see that our generated description is different now. And indeed, now it is including the beginner category that we will just change it. And just with one click, we address the changes in our source data to the changes in our actually data that we would like to get out of it. So yeah. Also about the possibilities of Gemini sidebar in Sheets. Here you could do different processing of the data that you have, basically in file that you are working on. So here we, for example, ask to generate a additional table that will contain the average price of product by subcategory as follows. So here you got the subcategory and average price calculated based on the data here. And we, for example, could insert it right away. Yeah, add it to new sheet. And also it will insert it just like the new smart table with some fixed category. Here you can see it also defined the data type that we have in our table. So this one is a text field, and this one is a number field. and it would help us to remain the data separation in our sheets and make sure that our formulas won't break and keep it in a more clear, structured way. Yes, so what else can we do about the data in our sheets? So we could actually evaluate it against our another document. So let's ask it to evaluate against product management guidelines V3. Okay, let's try it once again in a new chat with a more specific prompt. So we ask evaluate it against this document and tell what is lacking in this sheet. Okay, it seems like the file is a bit broken. So yeah, also it could evaluate it against some another files. And yes, since this example is not working due to some reasons, let's show you in the terms of direct analysis of the differences between the files. So let's make a new files, for example. And ask it to compare the difference between this file, for example, product management guidelines 2.1 and product management guidelines version 3. So yeah, here it took the context out of two files and actually compared them between. So, and here we can see the key difference. So first of all, it's obviously in the versioning. Second of all, that some changes, for example, product ID was renamed to service kit unit and price in USD is converted to MSRP. Okay, let's review both of those files and see the exactly was it the truth. So here we got the critical fields, which are the product ID, and here we can see the product ID, but indeed we can see the SKU. So the general idea here is to have the most convenient way to process the data that is already located within your working environment. So if it's something that you already have in files, that it could be easily processed without the need of additional transfer to some external tools and another overhead that you could face with approaches without such level of integration. And the next thing we would like also to show you is that also you could generate slides, for example. So let's ask it to generate a slide based on, once again, let's do it with our new product management guideline. So it takes the information out of this file, put it into the context, and then tries to generate a slide based on the information taken out of it. Yeah. So we chosen the old files, but it's completely okay. And here we got, for example, our intro slide for our presentation that shows the general idea of changes in our companies, for example. So mandatory fields must be included for all products. Product ID need to follow new standardized schema. Stock level below 150 units are low stock, and so on. Also, we generated a picture, and yeah, it's really convenient to have things like that. Okay, let's do the NotebookLM part. So we will cover it a bit more precise in a separate module to convert the full potential of it. But today we would like to, in general, to show what's the idea of this tool and how can you utilize it. So the general idea is to have your responses generated not based on something that Gemini knows, that was found on internet, that is somehow like taken into the model training process. It is completely based on your data. So it could be something from your Google Drive, for example. So let's choose up our files. Let's, for example, make two files here. So with our project data management guidelines, and also it could be some website reference, some YouTube video that will be transcribed and like converted into the data that could be referred to. It could be even plain text. And once you enhance this notebook with all those features, all those resources, what you do about it is to actually start asking questions. So, for example, what organizational and systematic changes resulted from the Green Thumb innovation product data management evolution? So yeah, it says that we like moved from data management guidelines 2.0 to 3.0, and it also shows the main changes that were within those files. Also, it shows the exact part of the data that it is referring to. So it's not something that Gemini made of. Every single response is tied to some exact data that was taken and analyzed. Yeah, and also regarding that, you get some additional features. So let's choose all of them. Someone generating right now. So first of all, this in Think is a mind map. So here you could also visualize your data to understand it more quickly, more clearly in a more structured way, and also visualization that allows you to understand it. So here we can see master data, mandatory fields of our product, and you can see all of them visually represented. Also, we could have some audio overview to listen like AI podcast that will tell exactly about your data. So you just one click, you generate a podcast when two people speak about your information, and it could be useful for example, for background like processing. Once you going for a work, you just enable it and listen the latest updates, or for learning purposes, same as flashcards, and much more. So this NotebookLM part will be deeply covered in the next modules. And with this, yeah, we are going to the QA session and proceed with the agenda.
Yeah, thank you very much, Yaroslav, for your very insightful demonstration. As Yaroslav said, we will cover NotebookLM in more depth in our next sessions. And for now, I would like to present our special offer for our adoption series attendees. And of course, we also sent you this presentation afterwards, where you can find all the resources that was used for this presentation. And what about our offer? So you already learned what Gemini can do, and to get best of it, you need to how to use it in the right way. So because every business is different, and it should be tailored for your business needs and your processes. And here we can help you with this. If you decide to buy Google Workspace or upgrade with us, you can scan this QR code and claim for free your personalized Gemini training with our Google experts. Afterwards, we give you the clear action plan that you can apply right away. So if you're interested, please scan this QR code. And now we're going into the Q&A session. So if you have a question, please feel free to ask. And there already was some questions. First was, how is Gemini AI better than other AIs? What makes Gemini stand out? So first of all, Gemini stand out for three key reasons. First is native multimodality. What is it? It's like other AIs was started to resonate with only with text or only with images, and after this was adopted and to resonate with all kinds of data. Gemini was started like this, so it was in the beginning to help you out with text, videos, images, audio, and other types of data. Allowing you to understand and reason across everything you need. As well, it's adaptable scale. It has a family of products, models, as you already learned today. It's Ultra, Pro, Nano, which optimized for different tasks. And it's deep integration into Google Workspace ecosystem, and with powering those tools like you saw in the demo. It's this combination of these core capabilities what makes stand out actually Gemini from the other AIs. I hope I answered your question. And the next question was for Yaroslav. Will you be sharing with us your example prompts?
Yes, also we will have a completely separate session which will be dedicated completely to the prompts engineering, how to generate prompts, how to use them properly. And also, yeah, I could share the exact prompts that we use today if you would like to. So here I will continue to read the chat questions, and then we will search for more. So the next question is, who is the lady in the image? So unfortunately, I'm not that familiar with her, but also we got the option with Nana Banana to put the exact lady that we would like to. We could upload a few images, for example, the images of our product, the image of our model, and it could be combined all into one picture. So it's completely up to you which lady to have. So email responses, customer support. How can we pretend Gemini to use multiple documents to draft answer instead of indicating files each time? Okay, so let me go back to the demo zone for a minute and demonstrate it. So once we create the gems, like a pre-made bots with the instructions built in, we also have the possibility to fulfill them with knowledge. So it will know some data from our documents, and after that we could also reference this gem in our Gmail, for example. So we won't need to like specify all of this data each time. We will just refer to our gem, which is tied for the customer support, for example, and which knows the customer support guidelines the best. Okay, next question. Market analysis prompt. Do you restrict types of sources, etc. in the prompt? How deep we need to go with guidance to avoid hallucination, etc. With the restrict types, we do it on the stage of planning. So once you do the deep research, it asks you to, first of all, verify the plan it generated for you. And in this plan, you could basically also state that you should go to these web pages and not this one. Use those and not those. And regarding the hallucinations, these are mostly covered by the built-in functionality, since it first of all works with the information that is found on the internet and then directly refers to it within the response. As I was showing, it also all has the links like with the number that is referring to the source used for this exact sentence, for example. Okay, do we have else questions? Yeah, I guess those are it. Yep. Thank you for the questions, and thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for coming, and see you on our next module, module 2. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. Have a day. Bye.
Thank you very much.